Baek and Lee So-hee in the semi-finals against Matsumoto and Nakahara. It came through in 3, and a little bit of an easier run for Fukushima and Hirota in straight games. And the players ready to enter the arena.
Women's doubles final. Yuki Fukushima, Sayaka Hirota, Japan versus Baek, Lee So-hee, Korea.
So our first final of the day, and as I said, guaranteed new champions crowned for Badminton Asia in 4 of the 5 disciplines. Could of course have a back-to-back win for Zheng Xuwei. Could do for Antoine Yashong in the mixed doubles. But right now it's either going to be Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota, or Baek and Lee So-hee. Sure that ready for this. They've both performed admirably in the quarterfinals and semi-finals here at the finals weekend. Ready for the coin toss.
It's orange and silver. Orange is the color, silver for you. You won the toss. Who is the server? Baek. Whose wind you want? Who is the receiver? Yuki. Yeah.
So Baek to serve, Yuki Fukushima to receive, though she did look in 2 minds about that for a second. So looking at these 2 pairs, very competent pairs to contest this final. 29 years old Yuki Fukushima, currently ranked 6th in the world, and a great win-loss ratio, 292 to 101, playing with her partner Sayaka Hirota, of course back from that ACL injury she had just in 2021. She had the ACL operation that was out for 6 months. 28 years old now, and good to see her back in action, of course, now hitting the peak of their form as well. This is how they got to the final. It was Lee and Teng in round 1, Lee and Shin in round 2, and then look at that, Chen and Jia, the world number 1s, ousted in straight games in 55 minutes, and then also straight games against Kitty Tarakul and Prajongjai in the semi-finals. So haven't dropped a game yet all week, and they're going to hope it's flawless all week for them. Facing them the other side of the net, Baek 20. That is an immense win-loss ratio.
Ready to play.
For sure. In the semi-finals, Matsuyama and Shida in round 1, Matsumoto and Nakahara. The semi-finals are 2 Japanese pairs ousted by the Koreans. Umpire for this one, Mohammed Shamim Hassan Sakat, joined by our service judge, Afik Daniel bin Zuraidi. Fans here packed into the Al Nasser Club, ready. And as you can see, this is just the 2nd meeting for these. Both very effective pairs. And really, this first
And on my left, Yuki Fukushima and Sakaya Hirota, Japan. Baek to serve to Yuki Fukushima. Love all. One,
straight down.
love.
Rally keeps coming back, well defended.
One.
That's just a mark of what's to come here. "63 shots, the opening tally for longest rally. To be said, in that
Service
point,
over.
it was Hirota and
Free.
from Fukushima, and they were enough. 3-1. Well, it was Lee So-hee in the end to make the difference with the body shot, but for a while in that point, they were really finding it quite the challenge. Bit of a struggle to break down this Japanese defense. Fukushima and Hirota have been in such fine form all week. Nice rotation from Japanese pair. And again, defensively, very solid. Well, once again, Baek and Lee have to be asking themselves, what else can they do to break down
Service over.
this wall of Japanese defense? In the end, the error comes, and it's from them. Well-deserving 4-2 lead for Fukushima and Hirota. Now it's Hirota taking over. Baseline roll. Switch. Fukushima takes over. Oh, wonderful stuff. That's what I mean about defending. Whether it's planned or whether it's reflex, that shuttle is coming back, and it's coming back with some sting. 5-2. The average rally length so far with just 7 points of roughly about 45, 50 shots.
5-2.
Good from Baek. Saw the opportunity and killed it immediately.
Service over.
So service back with the Koreans.
3-5.
Baek and Lee So-hee have had a pretty good year so far. Third at the Spain Masters and the Swiss Open.
Saika, get ready quicker. Lee, do not sub before receiver ready. 3-5.
Gone long.
No touch. 4-5.
Yep, it did.
No touch.
There's no touch. I think Fukushima thought that perhaps either Baek or Lee had touched that. And no fault given by the umpire. 4-5. And they've clawed it back. Frustrating for Lee So-hee. Third at the Spain Masters and the Swiss Open. Runners up at the All England, Thai Masters and the Malaysia Open, and of course won the German Open. That's the prize list so far for Baek and Lee So-hee this year. Productive. Finally,
service over. 5-6.
6 immaculate defenses in terms of points. There's a gap, and it is pounced on by Baek and Lee. Once again, getting back into some great defensive movement.
7-5.
The rotation that was followed by this arcing move with Fukushima on the baseline, just arcing behind Hirota, lurking at the net. That's great. Deception from Fukushima.
8-5.
At the back. And when that return came back high, as it had to, Hirota's bracket was there for the kill. Solid point. 8-5.
Please show where to it.
There's been this air of strength and focus around the Japanese pair all week, and you saw it when they defeated Chen and Jia in straight games.
Players back on court.
Been a long road back since 6 months off from that ACL injury, and of course the Tokyo Olympics. 3 years later, and they're looking very strong. So he, the too enthusiastic
9-5.
So approaching the mid-game interval.
Service over. 6-9.
It's long. Well, they're going to have to pull in those mistakes. They haven't made very many of them. But
10-6.
Feel with Fukushima and Hirota in this zone. And the last thing you want to do is gift them points. So
11-6 interval.
That was a really respectable drop shot that was picked up by Fukushima. Tried to go to the baseline, and it's 11-6 after just 11 minutes. Not too much cause for concern just yet, but they're definitely going to be keeping an eye on the fact that it was very difficult for them to craft out points. There was, of course, that very nice snatched winner from Baek now in the middle of it, but apart from that, they've been playing out these rallies. Listen in on coaching advice. Again, steely-eyed determination on the faces of Fukushima and Hirota. And of course, what might be the defining point here is the fact that Baek and Lee So-hee are a relatively new pairing. And
11,
Fukushima and Hirota have been playing for years, of course.
Play.
Nice rotation from Baek and Lee. And again, Lee shoots wide. All the marks of a winner for that.
12-6.
Nice, interesting way of supporting your team.
Service over. 7-12.
Baek I used to play with Lee Yu Lim, Jong Kyun Eun. Since
Play.
about a year now. Great success with Lee So-hee. Great from Hirota. The one-woman army.
Service
Fukushima
over.
just left to spectate as her partner
7.
wins that point. 13-7. It's no accident in that scoreline. Great performance so far. Instinctive defense.
14-7.
So accurate. It looked like it was planned all the way.
Lee, ready?
14-7. once again, bearing up their shots. Power
15
and precision.
7.
The disguise here. Completely outfoxes both Baek and Lee. Well, they're running away with this first game.
16-7.
We still haven't seen a real, I like to call a well of points, somewhere where Baek and Lee can really start getting some point runs together. There's been no chink in the armor defensively for Fukushima and Hirota. And the mistakes looking more and more costly
17-7.
for the Korean pair. Nice idea from Baek, just not enough. There's another one. Now that could be from the quality of the shot, but it could also be the Baek and Lee are leaving that
No change.
front court a little bit exposed. Need to be defending a little bit higher. But that's taking nothing away from the quality of the shots. Haven't made a mistake yet. 19-7. 17 minutes played on court.
Play.
And with that, unbelievably,
20 game point 7.
13 game points. The defense has been unbelievable for Fukushima and Hirota, and they just haven't let up at all.
First game won by
21-7.
Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota. 21-7.
And there's confirmation of that. Well, a lot of thinking to be done in the Korean camp right now. It's not so much that they've been playing below par. It's more a question of Fukushima and Hirota just elevating themselves. They haven't let any spaces in which Baek and Lee can start firing off winners. They've tried the front, they've tried the back, they've tried power, they've tried delicate shots at the net. Every time Fukushima and Hirota have been there, and not just been there, but they've managed to transition that defense with some wonderful shot making into the corners. That's why we have a 21-7 first game win. And they looked so calm and confident already in that first game. And now with one game in the bag, I wonder what they do next. Still discussing with Lee So-hee as to what needs to be done. So, second game here in this first final of the day, the Al Nasser Club women's doubles, and it has been fantastic performance from Fukushima and Hirota.
Second game, love all. Play.
intercepted that shot. That might be where they can start winning some points.
1 love.
Patrolling that net, cutting down the reaction time.
Service over.
It's just 1
all.
No stranger to the big games. Of course, this is a 4th final this year. They won one of them. In fact, it's their 5th final. And they've won one of them, which is the German Open. For Fukushima, this is their 3rd final of the year. Runners up at the Swiss Open. Indonesian Masters, and that is great little exchange at the nets.
Service over. 2-1.
That's a great shot from Lee So-hee. Better defense from Baek especially. Now looking to attack, I'm sure, after a good spell of defending. And here it comes. Much better solidity.
Lee So-hee challenges call out.
It's the first challenge on finals Sunday. That's out.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Well,
One
they may not
challenge
won the point, but they
remaining.
can take
Service over.
some great
2-all.
reassurance from the fact that that was a
Play.
well-marshaled point. Great work from Lee So-hee, and it's good enough. She did well there because as soon as they started breaking up the orthodox movement, they still were very versatile. Baek and Lee. Good hustling. Frustration. That was building nicely. 3-all. Well, look at the angle on that.
4-3.
Really outstanding stuff. Below, yep. So, have they responded? Well, far more cautious and careful approach from Baek and Lee, and is at least keeping them level right now.
Play.
That's gone wide as well.
5-4.
Great from Lee. Still picked up. And she gets that high just to finish that point. So he's definitely stepped up her intensity here. A little bit shell-shocked from that first game. Looking a bit more composed here in the second. From Hirota.
Service over. 5-6.
Winner. Stepping into her own zone.
7-5.
Getting a lot of reward from that corner. Service error.
Service over.
What a time for that to happen. So 6-7 on serve. Looked like it may have been shading out. Kept in. Lee. So he especially, partner Baek, what they've been looking to do in that point, they managed to just break down the rhythm of Fukushima and Hirota. That's what they needed to do. That's why it gets the thumbs up. And once they were just rattled, it was a lot easier to pick off the winner. 8-6. Might just be a 2-point lead. But after that first game where they really were all at sea, they're going to be very happy with that.
8-6. Service over. 7-8.
Just denied. Very difficult shot that she tried. Think about how close it was. Still an achievement. 7-8. Just a quality shot at the net from Yuki Fukushima. It was still replied. She was on hand just to put the finishing touch on that point. Amazing recovery from Lee So-hee. Look at that. On any other day that could have been a winner, but she was in the right spot. Fukushima just tips it over. This is turning into quite the contest now in the second game.
Lee, it's okay. Eight all. Service over. 9-8.
As I said, on semi-final Saturday, the drift in this relatively small arena has been quite negligible all week. But when it has been apparent, it's been going up the screen as you see it. So currently it's Baek and Lee playing into the drift. Fukushima and Hirota playing with it. Really, the accuracy of both pairs means it's even more negligible.
Service over. 9-all.
Well, this is important. They showed in the first game their own prowess in their own style. And now they've really had to soak up a challenge from a resurgent Baek and Lee, but still tied up at 9 apiece means they're doing absolutely fine. It's not about how hard you can hit. Sometimes it's about how hard you can get hit and coming back. There's a wonderful drop shot again, disguised. Baek and Lee again caught flat defending, a little bit too far back. Well, that's a very soft way to enter the second mid-game interval. Fukushima and Hirota 11-9 up. And you can just tell from the amount of time spent on each game. Already spent 17 minutes on the second game. That's how much more care and precision has been put into it. And of course the rallies as well, a little bit longer. That's what it's all about. The medals. Medal ceremonies coming up throughout the day. And this would be a first Badminton Asia medal for both pairs, as I said. Great spread of pairs and players over finals day. 8 different nations represented in the 5 categories. That's wonderful as it is, but of that, just one
11,
pairing, Cheng Shiwei and Wang Yasheng, defending champions from last year. Looking for back-to-back titles, of course.
Service over. 10-11.
Well, Baek can feel a little bit more confident in this second game.
Put.
First time we've seen Hirota net in that position. 11 all on serve for the Koreans. Great rotation from Baek and Lee. Hirota again nets.
12,
ahead.
11.
So a couple of mistakes creeping in now. Japanese
You
pair.
ready?
For them, exactly at the wrong time. Body shot option. Expected apology afterwards from Lee So-hee. Key point though, 13-11, 2-point lead in this second game. And they need to win, of course, to force the third and deciding game. I don't know if that was a fake out by Lee So-hee. I think she was trying to get that. Still hasn't affected the play. Mistake from Fukushima now.
14, 11.
Whereas in the first game, where these long rallies would end up with Koreans making a mistake, this time tables turn. 14-11. Very physical. There goes on here. Average length of these rallies, topping 40-45 shots. Takes a lot of focus, takes a lot of precision. Very easy to make a mistake.
No delay.
So the umpire just reminding
14,
Fukushima
11.
there should be no delays. I wonder if she was doing that just to break the rhythm a little. A couple of points lost there. It's the usual tactic.
12, 14.
Alternating attack and defense for both pairs. Quality of that drop shot, just a steep angle in.
14.
A bit of confusion there, Lee, so he wanted to keep it as flat as possible. But with that angle coming in, the only choice was really to hit it up and high.
Play. Fault.
They tied it up at 14 apiece, but it's no easy task anymore to win points. Now, one game in the bag. Baek and Lee are going to have to watch themselves here. Fukushima and Hirota get to 18, 17 or 18 points. It's going to really just fill them with so much confidence. 3 points away from the title then. So this is where they have to make their stand.
Baek, ready.
Delicate. 16, 14. Just no power put into that racket. She literally just blocked that.
Lee, get ready quicker.
Just like that,
no.
It is 17-14.
14, no. Baek. You should follow my instruction. This is the final one. Go.
Troubles now for Baek and Lee. Once again, this is solid defense from the Japanese pair. They seem to be everywhere. No mistakes on that point from Fukushima and Hirota, and everywhere that Baek especially was trying to find an opening. There was a racket at the end of it. In the end, backhand clear. Oh, that's interesting. I think that was a bit of muscle tape that's just been removed. Yes, and the medics on board to replace that. Hip injury, maybe. But legacy injury, definitely not just picked up. So, Fukushima and Hirota are 3 points away from the title. Baek and Lee are going to have to engineer some kind of run here. And based on what we've seen in the first game and what we've seen in the second game, they haven't been able to put a 4-point run together against Fukushima and Hirota. Great rotation from the Japanese pair. Oh, have they done it? No, couldn't keep it in. That solid wall of defense, moving left and right. And when they did have an opening, snatched at it. 19-14. World number 7 pairing.
Play on.
World number 1s from 2018. Was a 3-time silver medalist at the World Championships. Now looking fully back from that injury, as they have 6 championship points.
Match point 14.
And I think you'll agree with me, how many of these are they going to need? I'm saying a couple max. Less.
Yep.
They got it on the first go. 21-14, 49 minutes is all it took for fantastically solid performance from Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota.
Match on by Yuki Fukushima.
Wonderful stuff. There really was not much that Baek and Lee could do. There's confirmation of that scoreline. Calm, collected. It's almost as if they knew this was going to happen due to the way they've been playing.